jumping back to the deals with our German friends as far as Audi and them coming in as power unit, but also the team. Uh, do you think that there's going to be the acquisition of Sauber as the far as the chassis and then Alfa Romeo on their way out? Do you think that that's something that's going to happen? Because I feel like that is the team that is going to be, and I expected to see other people there, but we already talked about that. So how do you feel about Audi's entry and them acquiring that chassis?
Yeah, the deal with Alfa Romeo has always been a branding deal, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
always been about having a name on the car. It's never been about intellectual property. It's
Right.
never been about design information being transferred, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
going to be a fundamental difference in the situation with the Audi team. So really, what we're talking about is Sauber Technologies, really, based in Hinwil, and their interaction with Audi and how they would work together. And that actually makes a lot of sense if you think about where Sauber is headed and where Audi is. It's not as far as you might think, and there are a lot of ways in which the synergy there would actually work in ways that it might not work for like an Italian-based team or a UK-based team or something like that. There's reasons why it could really work well for them. And so I think that's going to be potentially a very powerful combination. I think Sauber has a lot of advanced engineering tools and experience, and to infuse that with a genuine engine manufacturer that also is adding their own takes to integrating the engine with the chassis and fuel mapping and all those other kind of cool things, I think it could potentially be a very strong combination. Now, granted, I think Audi may have made a classic mistake when they announced their plans. They kind of have one of these like 5-year plan type of deals that they say to their investors, like, we're going to be fighting for a championship in 5 years.
Yeah.
It's a mistake that Aston Martin has
That's
made.
pressure.
It's a mistake that others have made as well. And I'm not saying they can't do that, but the history of teams who've alleged to do that when they join the sport is not particularly good. Now, to be clear, there are things in place now that should make it easier, right?
Okay. Yeah.
2026 engine
MPH
power
is
unit
gone.
regs
Right.
should help. Sliding scale and the cost cap should help you get certain allocations for a new engine manufacturer.
Yes.
There are several things there that I think could be on their side, but they have their work cut out for them.
Thanks for watching another episode of Wolfpack Performance. Don't forget to check out some of my other content on Formula One and motorsports topics. Like, share, subscribe, and we go live on the weekends. See you soon.